Hello everybody, my name is Sophia1001 and today we will be continuing our edit using the Advanced Map tool. Today we will be going over the Events tab, the Wow Pokemon tab, and the Header tab. Okay, well let's get started. Remember, this is our town, Spooky Town, that we edited last week. We got the gym, Pokemon Market, houses, another house, a cave, exit, Poke Center. If you remember, this town used to be Vermilion City. So when we go to events, we're going to need to remember that. So you're going to click open the tab. If you don't see the people, click Brendan right here, or Sapphire, Ruby, whatever. And if you see the P, that means person. If you click him again, you'll see the icon. I prefer seeing the icon. It just, to me, it makes things easier. Alright, so gonna move these people around, just place them randomly for now. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do is find out where these W's, these warps, go. What a warp does is it takes you from one building to another. So if I put it in front of the Pokemon Center, I can make it so this W takes me to the inside of the Pokemon Center. But because we edited Vermilion City, there's already going to be a W that takes us to the Pokemon Center, Pokemon Market, and the gym, and then inside of a couple of houses. So I'm going to double click on this W and see where it takes me. Save changes, yes. Okay, so this takes me to the Pokemon Market. So I exit out by double clicking the W again. Now I'm going to want to put this in front of the Pokemon Center. Okay, and now since right here is a W over an F, that usually is an indicator of where the Pokemon Center warp was, because the F means it's a fly point. When you fly to this town, that is where you're going to land. So just to confirm it, you double click the W, save changes, yes. And look, there's the Pokemon Center. Then exit out. And then I'm going to drag it over here. Put it in front of Pokemon Center. Alright, now let's see where this one goes. Save changes, yes. Okay, it's just a random house. So exit out and I'll put you here. You, save changes, yes. Another house. Since this is a fancier house, I will put it right here. Okay, and one more warp. Yes. Another house. Right here. And the final warp, save changes, yes. It's to another house. Okay, well, I don't know what happened to the gym warp. It must have got cut up, that's what happened. When I shrank my map, the width and height, it got rid of the warp to go into the gym. So if I make it wider, taller, I'll make it 45, change dimensions, events, they should come back. Look, there they are. So this warp here, click it, save changes, yes. So this is the gym warp. So then I drag that up here. And now I don't care about the rest of this. I'll put a sailor up here. But this is just going to take me to the St. Anne. I don't need the St. Anne in Spooky Town, so change it back to 25. Change dimensions and okay, so next what we're going to want to do is check what these scripts are. These signs. So gather them all together. And now what you're going to want to do is go to settings and you're going to want to choose a script editor. I use PkSV UI as my script editor, and you just double click that and click no. Why, I don't know, but you have to click no for it to work. And then the script will work. So then I'll put a link to the PkSV tool in the comment section. So then I'm going to want to double click on the script to see what it says. So Pokemon Fan Club, all Pokemon fans welcome. So since I made this building here the Pokemon Fan Club, and I'll make it an important building with a sign, I'll put this script here. This one. Vermilion City Pokemon Gym Leader Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning American. So this is the gym sign, so I'll put this over here. This one here. Click. Okay, this is a hidden item, and it's a max ether. I don't know. So I'll put a hidden item on this rock here, and I can change it to any item here. Don't click question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, whatever, how many there are, until you actually put an item on there. I'll be showing you how to do that later. But right now, let's make it dive, HTML8. You find dive right there. This one, since it's the last script, I'm assuming this is going to be the Vermilion City introduction. Yep, Vermilion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. Now I'll put that here because this is where I'm going to have the introduction to Spooky Town. Okay, and then let's see what these people say. Or actually, what's this tree? I could get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. So, this is considered a person event. This tree, the cut tree. So I can put it here. Whatever. But I'm going to delete it. So, I'm going to delete event. And it's gone. Now say I wanted to add another person around the town. I would go down here. The person events, signposts, number of walks, number of strips. Now, it looks like I've got just enough walks for the buildings, but I don't have a walk for the cave. So I'm going to increase the number of walks to 11, change events, and then it'll come right here to the corner. There you go. Now this walk doesn't lead to anything yet. I need to edit that, but I don't have a place for the cave yet. I don't have an offset in the map. So it's going to be, when you decide where you want to go, say I want to take this walk and end it up teleporting you to, it changes, yes. No, there we go, here it is. Rock Tunnel. So Rock Tunnel is map bank 1, map 81. So it's going to be 81. Make that a little bit wider. 229. We'll just go to it. There it is, 181. So there's the entrance here. I want to make it Spooky Town. Go to Spooky Town. And so Spooky Town is 3.5. So I'm going to make it map bank 3, map 5. Okay. Go to, well, it's walk number 11. So go to, actually it's 10 because the walks numbers start at 0. It's going to be walk number 10, map bank 3, map 5. So I go to it, save changes, yes. See, it highlights this map here. And it's walk number 10 again, as you can see there. Now I want to go to walk number 1, bank 1, 81, leave and go to, save changes, yes. Okay, see, I accidentally clicked the wrong number walk. Because see how this one here is highlighted? That's not the one I want to go to. So I go down here. Oh, okay. Oh, I did edit the wrong walk to begin with. Oh, no, I didn't. I was right. Okay, so this is walk number 5. So go back to Spooky Town. So it's what number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to save changes, yes. It's highlighted here. So now this cave here leads to the rock tunnel, and I can edit the rock tunnel later to be whatever I want this cave to look like. Okay, so let's see what these people say. So I'm going to double click on this lady here. We're careful about pollution here. We've heard grima multiplies in toxic sludge. Okay. That you? The SS Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. Now if you'll notice on these, there's a -N and a -P. That is what allows you to, when the person's speaking, it's not going to be one complete line in the game, on the game script. The -N means it goes down a line, and the -P means it's going to go down a line, and you have to click A to see it. Okay, so, you here. Oh, hello, and then HO1 exclamation point is the player's name. So say you named your player Red. It's going to say, oh, hello, Red. How are you doing? It's me, one of Professor Oak's aides. Did you meet the other aide? He had a package from Professor Oak for you. Red, he said he'd look for you around Route 2. Red, if you're in Route 2, please look for... Let's get weird. He said, please look for him. How about you? Okay, now if you look here, this person has 2 different texts. We'll go into more scripting later, but this is going to give you a little bit of information. Text 1, did you see the SS Anne moored in the harbour? And then text 2, so the SS Anne has departed. She'll be back in Vermilion about this time next year. So, whenever you talk to someone, you could set up a code. Like just, it's a code. Yeah, code 2, text 1, text 2. And if you look here, if we'll compare 0407E003. If equal to, jump to code 2. And then it would jump to code 2 if this was true. What this is a flag. Every time you do something major, like battle your rival, get something from a person, leave the SS Anne and it floats away, it leaves a flag in the game, which allows different players to do different things after an event. So like for Giovanni's gym in Viridian City, you know how you can't get into it until after you've got all 7 gym badges? Well, when you get your 7th gym badge, it's as a flag, which sends a message in the game to Viridian City, which says, okay, now the player can go in here. And this flag is to tell you that when this flag is set, the person will say, oh, the SS Anne has departed. She'll be back in Vermilion about this time next year. So before, if this isn't true, then it goes down and he'll say the first message, did you see the SS Anne moored in the harbour? So, if the SS Anne is still here, I'll say that. But if the flag has been set that the ship has left, he'll say, so the SS Anne has departed. She'll be back in Vermilion about this time next year. Whereas everyone else just has a simple wording. Oh, they just say the same thing no matter what point in the game you're in. Okay, so then we'll go over more of this in a little while. I just want to first go over these 2 first. So wild Pokemon. First, let's add a bit of grass. Just a couple pieces there, a couple there, and then maybe some back here. So the wild Pokemon tab grass, you're going to want to click add because you do have the grass, and now you can add whatever Pokemon you want to. So add, and now you're going to have please choose. It should be all like that. Then levels min 0, max 0, number 0. Unless of course you edited a town with grass, but I don't think there are any in this game that has grass in the other towns. If you edited like a route or Pokemon Mansion, then yes, but none of the towns in this game have Pokemon. So you're going to want to choose the Pokemon. Let's see, I'm going to make this green. I want Hoot. I'm just choosing them randomly right now. Tailo, Breloom. Now the Pokedex naturally only goes up to Deoxys, or rather Tornado. So you don't have Gen 4 or Gen 5 Pokemon, or Gen 6 as that's coming out soon. What you can add them, and I'll show you how to do that later. And the Hoenn Pokedex is really out of order, so don't expect it to be normal like we've got down here. Ralts, Curlia and Gardevoir above Bagon, and after Almaldo, and that's not right. So I'll have a Gardevoir, and then, yes I do have, if you notice, some of the Pokemon are named differently, but that's just because I'm doing some editing with the Pokemon in the game. Fine. Sketchy. And I could do repeats of Pokemon, like say I wanted another Hoot. Okay. Just type in here since I know the number 163. And if I wanted the Gardevoir 394. And I guess another Pikachu 25. If you really want to just be random, let's do, who do I want to be 1% to be found? I want to be Mew and Mewtwo. So, of course this percent means when you step into the grass, you have a 20% chance of finding this Pokemon and this Pokemon, 10% of finding them, 5% them, 4 them, and 1% them. Now you're going to want to decide their levels. So let's make you 34, very overpowered Hoot. 34 to 57. Tailo is going to be 25 to 34. Usually you want to keep the Pokemon's levels roughly the same, just whatever area you want them to be in. So 25 to 33. Breloom will be 27 to, I don't know, 25. Okay. So then I'm just going to fast forward through this and just put random levels in. Okay, so if you've noticed, as I got down to the percentage lower, I made the levels a little bit higher. That's because usually if you have, say, only 3 different Pokemon appearing on the route, you want the ones at the higher level to be harder to find. So this is a good start. Now we want to do the encounter ratio. You can make it so every piece of grass they step into, they want to find a wild Pokemon. Even if they turn their body to face a different direction, they're going to find a Pokemon. Well, let me tell you, that gets a bit annoying. So the usual ratio is about 8%. You have an 8% chance of finding a Pokemon when you step into the grass. Okay? So, movement variations, remember that. Map. So now when we step into this grass, we'll possibly find a Pokemon. Now I want to actually add some water too to show you. Well, basically, it's the same thing with wild Pokemon. For water, Rock Smash, and Fishing Rod. You have the Pokemon. See, Vermilion City did have water, so it did have these. So I'm going to want to remove that because there's no more water. Fishing Rod. again, I'm going to want to get rid of that. And if you notice, fishing rod encounter ratio is 3%, a little bit lower than the grass. So say if you wanted people to be successful in fishing every time they threw out their rod, then you could do 100%. That would probably be the only reason you'd want to put the encounter ratio to 100%, unless you also wanted them to find everything when they did rock smash. So get rid of that, remove. Okay, and to add rock smash, you're going to want to go to the events and make it another person event. So person events from 7 to 8, change events. The default for Violet Leaf Green is the red sprite. So I'm going to want to go up here. You want to leave person event number, and that just says there he's number 8. You're going to want to change the picture number. So I'm going to do 100 because we're into items. If you just wanted to be a person, just start from 1 and go up. But say you've got all this wonderful, so you've got different Pokemon. I could put a Nidoran there, whatever. It's fine. That will smash. There we go. There it is. So then I put that. Don't know whether it's smash. I guess yeah. I'll have it put. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it'll be right there. So then we'll have Pokemon Rock Smash add. There'll be a 60% chance they'll find a Beedrill. 30% chance they'll find a Kangaskhan. 5% chance of a Trapinch. 4% chance of a Ludicolo. So why Ludicolo would be hurting in the walk, I don't know. Then let's make it a Metagross at 1%. So then levels, I'll make you 23, 4. And again, we wanted to make it sort of the same levels as the grass, just because you want to keep the levels constant throughout your area. So 25 to 46, Pinch, 30 through 37, Ludicolo, 37 through 38, and then Metagross, 44 through 45, making it a higher level because it's the 1%. Okay, and then Rock Smash ratio, I don't know, I'll make it 4%. No, I'm just going to be mean, I'm going to make it every time. Okay, so then you're going to save. So map the events, move under the grass to find Pokemon. Let's move you out of the grass. We'll go right here. Okay, so I want to change now how these people look. Like this person walk left and right. So what they're going to do is dunt, 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 etc. So I want him to look down and left. So all he's going to do is look down, down, and then look left, down, left, whatever. You, my dear, will walk, just walk around. So she'll just walk anywhere, sort of in like a 1 block radius. You will just look down. I'm actually going to move this hidden item, the HMO one, here. I'm just going to tell us something about this rock. Then you, what are you going to do? You are going to run up and down. I'm going to make you run, old man. Down and up, down and up. I hope he doesn't have a heart attack. Okay, so now that's all good. Let's do the header. So we already changed the weather to cloudy, just because it's a different town. It's not a village now. Well, it is a village actually, so it's Spooky Town, so it's still a village. But what this would do is when you walk into the town, what kind of frame encompasses it when it says the name, so it's still a village. Fight type, random. You can edit this so that when you battle the Pokemon in the grass, you can make it look like the gym style opening, the Team Rocket style opening, Elite Four, Laura Telly, how you pronounce her name, Agatha, Bruno, Lance, etc. Then a big red Pokeball. Let's make it random. Now, music. What do I want the music to be? I'll show you how to edit what the music sounds like later. But for now, I don't want it to be Vermilion City. I want it to be Lavender Town. There we go, there's Lavender Town. So it is another ghost type town. So that's all good. Then entering the map. That's all good for now. Just leave that alone. Yeah. And cave is not we're not in the cave yet. So leave that alone. Show village names upon entering. You can make it so it's show city name, etc. Okay. So then now this town's all set up. Save. Now, okay. Well, actually, no, it's not done. I forgot. We got to add the warps here. So how you enter the town. So I'm going to go down and add warps. I'm going to add 2 more change events. So you will go right here. Then you will go right there. Okay, so I wanted to make it go to my first town, Waterfall City. Save changes this. Okay. Yeah, that's wrong. Here it is. That's just to show you guys what the town looked like originally. This used to be Power Town. This is the starter's house. I want when this person leaves the house, they're going to end up Spooky Town here. So what is this? This is walk number 11 on mapping 3.5. So number 8 on 3.5. Go to save changes, yes. That wasn't highlighted. Which number was this? This is what number 11 was. Oh, 8. So it would have taken me there. So let me. Well, I guess that'll work. It'll take me out there. Okay, that works perfectly fine. So then back. I'm going to want this warp instead of going to warp 197. I'm going to make it go to warp. Which number is it? 181, number 1 on 4.0. So go back here. Four, 0, go to save changes, yes. Okay, perfect. So let's save this. And then I put the game. Okay, so go down here. Then I just picked up a Gardevoir. Similarly. And if you look, I'm adding fairy type to my game. And that's just, making it look like temporarily. It's level 5, so it's going to be tricky when I go into the grass, but Okay, so let's go downstairs. Alright then, let's go outside. And Spooky Town. Okay, see over here you've got the guy in his macho. Got to get rid of that. Then looking down. Okay, we need to fix this here. So it looks like the building isn't being cut off. So let's see, how far can we see down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. blocks, so I need to make it 5 wider. I mean taller. Going down to check out one of these buildings. Oh look, fishing guru. I got an old rod. Okay. Outside. Alright, so we've got to fix this building here too. So it looks like it just cuts off. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 up wider. And look at the old man running up and down. Right, there's trees that need to be fixed. Let's test out the gym. Oh, look at that. Okay. Let's test out the grass. You notice when I step on it, it changes, so I haven't finished editing the change in grass. Gardevoir. And look, there's my Gardevoir. So we traced Gardevoir's trace. Hard Gardevoir traced my Gardevoir's trace. Okay. Let's teleport away. Because really my level 5 Gardevoir isn't really going to do much against that level 29. Okay. Nova, Nova. I don't know why that scientist is invisible. I'm going to figure that out. But I got HMO8 dive. Right. Looking good. Taylor. And I will fight teleport. Okay. Get over there. Talk to you. We're careful about pollution here. We've heard grammar multiplies in toxic sludge, so you remember that from before. Okay, and then the rock smash. But I don't have a Pokemon that knows rock smash, so I can't do anything about that yet. Looking in here. Pokemon Fan Club. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so again, 5 down and 7 across. Let's fix that now. So we're going to make it wider by 7. Well, actually, we'll just make it by 6 and make it 40. Then by 5, that's 31. And we can get away with only doing 6 here by doing this. So there's this. Excuse me. We'll highlight that there, and then we'll line that up. So it should be right about, yeah, perfect. Okay, then let's highlight these trees here, down there. On the back side, so, oops, that was wrong. Need to fix that, so drag that down. There, beautiful. 2, 3, 4. There you go. And then highlight this. That there. I said we can get away with this by, let's put a fence against the wall. So let's do, put that there. Then drag it, oh, close it off. Then here and here. Now let's fix this building here. Remember, that looked funky on the map, so I'm fixing that up. There we go. Perfect. And now I've got to move all the events over. So, walk here. Find there. Person there. Walk. Fine. I'll move this man here and here's my choke over here. I guess it's not a mod choke because it's a mod chop. I don't. Yeah. Okay. And that should be good. Now check the movement permissions. Now we don't want people walking on the fence, so let's grab a 1. Down. People can walk there, so we'll fix that. Okay, 1 there on those fences. Okay, that's looking good, so let's save. Then I'll fix the visual board. Okay, walking around. And if you look, it's all good there. Okay, walk across. You don't see the end of the building. It's perfect. Down. You can't walk on the fence. Can't see the end of the building. Can't walk on the fence. This looks even. Okay, I'd say that looks really good. We fixed all the errors. Except here I noticed that I put the warp a little bit over too, so I need to fix that. Let's see if we can find. I wonder if I see a 1% U2. No, just another Taylor. So, Gardevoir, fight, teleport. Oh well, Gardevoir's gonna fight. Okay, well, I think we end this here. So go back to advanced map. Yeah, I just need to move that one thing over. And that is all good. So this is where we'll end off this video. And we'll do more about editing what these people say, doing a little bit of scripting, and maybe set up an event. So, see you then. I hope you enjoyed. This is Fair 101 out.